Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is the first news from today's newspaper front page, Dawn. Outrage plunges country into darkness. Sudden drop in frequency caused the crisis. The inquiry launched to determine reasons for the tripping by Khalid Hussain, Lahore. Almost the entire country plunged into darkness late on Saturday night after a major breakdown in the national grid shut down a number of hydro and thermal power stations one by one in stunning fashion. The breakdown was so severe that the country's entire power transmission, dispatch, and distribution system of over 22,000 megawatt tripped, leaving cities and towns in Punjab, Sindh, Balochistan, and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa in darkness. A countrywide blackout has been caused by a sudden plunge in a frequency in power transmission system, Power Minister Omar Ayub Khan said on Twitter. Efforts were being made to restart the Tarbela power plant, after which electricity supply to entire country would be restored in phases, the minister said. Mr. Khan said efforts were also underway to determine the reason behind the crisis and asked people across the country to remain calm. According to the National Transmission and Dispatch Company, NDTC, the breakdown took place when frequency in the system suddenly dropped to zero from 50. An NTDC official said the fault caused the entire 220 kV and 500 kV transmission and grid system of the company to trip. The 66 kV to 132 kV distribution of the power distribution companies, including K Electric, Lesco, Cresco, Jepco, MEPCO, and ISCO, was badly affected as a result. If the transmission frequency drops to zero from 50, it means the entire system goes idle. Restoration of the frequency to 50 takes time, he explained. He said an inquiry had been ordered by senior functionaries to determine the reasons behind the sudden drop in frequency. A spokesman for the Power Division said special teams had reached Tarbela and efforts were continuing to restart the power station there. According to a preliminary report, he said the fault had originated at Guddu power plant at 11:41 p.m. on Saturday. The entire city of Lahore appears to be without power after the breakdown hit the country at about 11:50 p.m., said an official of the Lahore Electric Supply Company. let's go. We tried to know the reason, but no one from the NTDC responded to our calls. After hectic efforts to restore electricity supply across the country, the Warsaw power station came back online at about 1:10 a.m. Sunday. By the time this report was filed, the power division was claiming that three units of the Tarbela power station were back online. Warsaw power station units also resumed operations. The NTDC engineering staff is currently working to synchronize the system gradually to attain transmission frequency of 50, spokesman said. Meanwhile, many consumers in Lahore complained that Lesco personnel concerned were not attending their calls. No one even bothered to pick my call. My repeated calls at the airline subdivision Jordan, a consumer said while talking to Dawn. Power supply to 30 of the 33 districts of Balochistan got severed from three circuits of the NTDC, official resources said. A spokesman for the Quetta Electric Supply Company, Quesco, Afzal Baloch, said three of the province's districts, Turbat, Gwadar, and Panchgur, were continuing to get electricity from Iran. He said that power supply into the other 30 districts from the Quetta, Sibbi, Khuzar, Shadadkot, and Dera Ghazi Khan Loralai circuits had been snapped. Salim Shahed in Quetta also contributed unto this report. And in the end, the formal request, please, if you have not yet, subscribe our channel and press the bell button to get the fresh from us. Thank you for watching. Have a nice time. Goodbye.